Armoured vehicles rammed into the doors of Bolivia's government palace Wednesday, as President Luis Arce said the country faced an attempted coup and urged people to mobilise. He called for democracy to be respected in a message on his X account. Hours later, Arce announced new heads of the Army, Navy and Air Force amid the roar of supporters. The new Army head ordered soldiers back to their barracks, and soon after troops and armoured vehicles pulled back. Hours later, the Bolivian general who appeared to be behind the rebellion, Juan José Zúñiga, was arrested after the Attorney General opened an investigation. The US Supreme Court appears ready to release an opinion that will allow doctors in Idaho to perform abortions to stabilize patients, at least for now, despite the state's strict abortion ban. The federal law has shaped emergency care over the last 40 years because it requires emergency rooms to stabilize patients with medical emergencies. It is a bipartisan law that was passed decades ago because doctors were dumping patients in bad condition in public hospitals. Doctors and the Biden administration have said that stabilizing treatment for pregnant patients may include terminating a pregnancy in rare but dire circumstances. Two candidates in Iran's presidential election have withdrawn from the race. It's an effort by hardliners to coalesce around a unity candidate in the vote to replace the late President Ibrahim Raisi. Amir Hossein Ghazizadeh Hashemi dropped his candidacy and urged other candidates to do the same, so that the front of the revolution will be strengthened. Tehran Mayor Alireza Zaghani also withdrew. Such withdrawals are common in the final hours of an Iranian presidential election, particularly in the last 24 hours before the vote is held, when campaigns enter a mandatory quiet period without rallies. There are 4 other candidates still in the race. Analysts and experts broadly see the race at the moment as a 3-way contest between 2 hardliners and a reformist candidate.
Former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernandez has been sentenced to 45 years in prison and fined $8 million for enabling drug traffickers to use his military and national police force to help get tons of cocaine into the United States. The 55-year-old was sentenced in New York on Wednesday after a jury convicted him in March. His 2-week trial in federal court was closely followed in his home country. Hernandez was arrested at his home in Tegucigalpa, the Honduran capital, 3 months after leaving office in 2022 and was extradited to the U.S. Prosecutors say Hernandez worked with drug traffickers as long ago as 2004, taking millions of dollars in bribes. An ailing former Los Angeles area gang leader will stay in jail ahead of his trial in the 1996 killing of music legend Tupac Shakur in Las Vegas. A Nevada judge ruled Wednesday that she couldn't determine if funds for Dwayne Kefi Davis's release were obtained legally, and that they didn't hinge on a TV or movie deal. Davis has pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. His trial is scheduled for November 4. Davis told the judge during a hearing Tuesday that he has cancer and wanted to post $750,000 bond and be released on house arrest pending trial. A Nevada law prohibits convicted killers from profiting from their crime.